stomach fat or belly fat or whatever, your love handles, your FUPA, I think it's called a FUPA, is a big concern for you, then please keep watching this video. Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. Thank you so much for coming back. Oh my goodness, but I'm so happy to be doing this video for you guys. I love doing videos for you guys. If you are new to the channel, I upload twice a week and I talk about everything related to style and fashion and how you can level up your style and embrace that womanly femininity that you have. Want to know more about how to level up with style and elegance and grace? Then make sure you do follow and subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on Instagram as well at Style Coach and say hello. Obviously, by the title, you already know what I'm going to be talking to you guys about, but I'm going to be taking you through my 5 tips. And yes, I have notes because I just want to make sure that I remember everything, but my 5 tips as to how you can best hide that belly fat or that stubborn belly fat and the stubborn love handle fat that's always hanging over your dresses and your skirts, and you're just feeling so unflattering in everything that you wear. I feel like this is the #1 insecurity that a lot of women have, and as your style coach, I want to be able to give you great advice and great insight onto how you can feel good in your clothes as well. The #1 thing that I want you guys to pay attention to, or the #1 tip that I'm going to give you actually, is pay close attention to the colors that you are wearing and the fabrics, or not even so much the fabrics, but the patterns that you are wearing. The biggest thing is a lot of people don't understand is that color can either bring more attention to you or camouflage. The thing that we are looking for today is to camouflage or to hide or distract. Brighter colors are going to draw more attention to you. So if you are struggling with your midsection and you focus on wearing bright colors all the time, it's just going to keep drawing attention to that area. The best thing to do is focus on camouflaging colors, so dark colors. So when you wear dark colors like blacks and your greens and everything like that, they will camouflage or create an illusion for you or hide problem areas. But when you wear a brighter color or a pattern that brings a lot of attention towards the top half of you, it's going to accentuate your areas that are up there. So if you have bigger bust, if you have wider shoulders or anything like that, it's going to bring more attention to that. And especially if your midsection is there and it's, you know, a little bit big and, you know, it's a FUPA, like it's a problem area, it's gonna bring the attention there, and that's not what you want. Depending on what you wear, it'll still bring some attention, especially if you have a beautiful bust and you want people to see it, that's perfectly fine. But if you focus the attention towards the bottom half, it'll bring attention to your hips, which is great, because when it brings attention to your hips and makes your hips appear bigger, then guess what it's going to do to the midsection? Make it smaller. The best thing for you to do is focus the attention on the upper half. So that's one great tip that you can do if you want to have a a cinched in waist. Tip #2 for you is to tuck in your shirts. Unless it's a big oversized shirt, the best thing that you can do for yourself is to tuck in your shirt. Another thing too, if you're wearing something structured towards the bottom half, so like a jeans, a leather skirt, or maybe a skirt with like a belt on it, or a wrap skirt, if you wear like an oversized top towards the top half of you and tuck it into the skirt, it will create a great illusion as well. Not even just a skirt, but like a pair of jeans. This is a tactic or a trick that I like to do a lot, where I would wear an oversized shirt at the top sometimes, and because I have like really weird small shoulders, it kind of makes my midsection appear a little bit smaller sometimes when I do this, depending on how I have it, depending on how I'm wearing it or how I have it buttoned or whatever it is. But If you are wearing like a loose top towards the top and you have like a nice structured pair of jeans or like leather pants or something like that, that kind of cinches everything in, then that's a great look too. Not only is it going to hide your fupa, it's also going to accentuate other areas on you, and that's okay too. So like if you have like a smaller hips, if you have smaller hips and you wear something structured underneath and then you wear something oversized at the top, that's another way to have your fupa kind of hidden. As feminine girls and ladies, we love to wear dresses. I love dresses, you know, they're amazing. But if you are trying to hide your fupa and hide your stomach, you may want to stay away from bodycon. The reason for this is because the texture is so tight and so stretchy. Doesn't matter what color you really choose, to be honest, it's still going to bring the attention to your midsection, and it is going to kind of accentuate that. What bodycon does, it accentuates the bust, it accentuates the curves, and if your stomach is there and you're feeling insecure about it because it maybe hangs over a little bit or just doesn't look that great right now, it's going to bring more attention to that. So what you want to do is maybe stick to a darker color, or you can pair it with something else. So if you were to wear a bodycon dress and an oversized jacket or blazer, that's a great way to go. And I have another tip that will help you too that I'm going to talk about, and I think it's my fifth tip that I'm going to bring in to you as well, that'll actually help you wear bodycon dresses if that's what you want. But I would say to stay away from bodycon dress. The dresses that you would want to focus more on are structured dresses, so dresses that have structure or have a shape created. So like A-line dresses, wrap dresses are perfect. What else did I have? Skater dresses and fit and flare. So those are amazing dresses that you want to have in your arsenal because they have structure, and like I said before, you want to create the illusion. You want to bring more attention towards your bottom half. So if you're wearing like even tulle skirts, right? And this is the same thing with skirts too, dresses and skirts. So and also, I know I'm rambling, but you can watch my video on body types. Make sure you understand your body type a little bit more to see what dresses will be best for you, because even if you are like hourglass shape, or not even hourglass, maybe like a pear shape, and you still have like a thicker or fuller midsection, some dresses that I'm recommending may not look that great still. So just keep that in mind. But make sure you are sticking to clothes that create a lot more drama towards the bottom half and not so much on the upper half. So A-line, skater, fit and flare, stuff like that. Number 4, this is probably the best thing that you can possibly do for yourself other than my number 5th tip. But for number 4, I would say get a belt. And you know what you can do too? You can focus on clothes that actually have a belt like already in it, especially if the belt is of the same color. That's also a great way to go too. Or like a wrap dress with the wrap the same color as the dress, that's a great way to go too. But belts are amazing because they literally cinch your waist in. And if you're not wearing something that necessarily would need a belt, so like jeans, right? You don't need a belt to have a cinched in waist with it because it kind of already does that for you. But adding a belt will not only give you contrast in your outfit, but it will cinch in your waist even more and make you appear a lot better. A cool trick is oversized clothing with a belt. Now, I know a lot of the time you may think because you're hiding your midsection, sticking to oversized clothes may be the way to go. Sure, you can wear oversized clothes, but if you don't want to look so frumpy in oversized clothes, which is what it's going to do for you, wear belts over it. So if you have an oversized sweater that's a little bit loose, if you add a belt, not only will the extra loose fabric kind of create hips for you, but it will cinch the waist in as well, which is an amazing thing. Belts are my favorite when it comes to having a more cinched in waist, so try it out. And finally, tip number 5. And this is a tip. I don't even know what to say, but I know a lot of people don't like shapewear, and I am not the best person to talk about shapewear. I've tried shapewear before, and I personally, I don't like it. I'm just gonna be honest. I've tried the corset when it was super popular. I've tried other things. It's uncomfortable. I get it. Like it sits on you weird. You can't really eat. Sometimes you can't even sit. Sometimes, depending on the shapewear that you wear, it makes the clothes appear a lot bigger, and then it makes your booty feel or look small and flat and uncomfortable and unflattering. I get that. But what you can do is invest in shapewear that maybe does not have too much structure to it. So what I mean is maybe getting shapewear that is of a thick texture or thick material that doesn't roll and doesn't move, and will still cinch in your waist and not make the rest of your body look ill proportionate. There are some great places that you can go to buy shapewear. I know a lot of people like Skims, and I've never really shopped Skims because, like I said, I don't really wear shapewear that much, but you can try them. But honestly, it's the best way really to hide anything or to make it appear smoother, right? So if you want to smooth out the front portion of yourself and smooth out your loved handles a bit, not belts, shapewear is the best way to go. Those are all my tips for you guys on how you can use clothes to hide your midsection and hide your fupa. I know you ladies love me for fashion, and I don't really talk much about, like, you know, fitness and stuff like that, but what I will say is, even though style and clothes, it's going to help you create the illusion that you want it to create for you, but nothing beats a healthy diet and exercise. I know for me, I'm not as consistent with exercise as much, but I have been very consistent with eating healthy. So you want to make sure you are drinking your water. I know lemon and water is really good for reducing belly fat. Sometimes you're just bloated too, so that's another thing to consider. So don't be so hard on yourself if you feel like there's too much weight there. You can look into different diets and different things to help you, because honestly, clothes can only do so much, and sometimes it might be a little bit more that you want to take into consideration. I want you to be a well-rounded woman, so that does mean eating healthy and eating right and doing what's best for you and for your body. That is all that I have for you guys today. I really hope that these tips were helpful, honestly. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you like the tips, if you didn't like the tips, if you think I missed something out, do you want me to talk a little bit more about something? Whatever. Also, you guys, I have my very first style course that has launched. I'm so excited. I believe it's just pre-enrollment. Yeah, by the time you're watching this, it's just going to be, I'm still going to be doing pre-enrollment, so you can pre-enroll into the course. It's going to teach you everything you need to know about your style and your personal style growth, and what you can do and where to start and how to get things going for yourself and how to turn up and look like the best version of yourself. So definitely enroll. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask, and you can always book a one-on-one session with me. Anyways, have a great day, you guys. Bye.